So today we're in our repairs and maintenance service area, and we're going to do a video on how to replace the power connector on your Pallmann Spider. Recently we've had a few contractors on site that have been pulling the power cable because it gets a bit stiff and they end up snapping the connector, which we'll just show you now. So we're going to do this video on how you can replace it. So here is the problem. When you've got your mains connector in here and you're yanking it and it's just getting stuck, this ends up happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this whole thing, and we're going to run you through step-by-step process on how to do it. First things first though, we're going to get it on our platform and get up high to work on it. So here's our problem with this power connector, and the first thing we need to do is remove the back with these 4 screws here. So on the back here you'll find that it's these 3 wires that are going into your mains power connector. So the first thing we need to find out, because it doesn't show on here, is which one's live. But if you have a look around here on this connector, on here you'll have an L where the live one is. So we're just going to get a marker pen and mark the one that's live, which is this one here. Then we're going to undo that one with the little screw just in the side there. So we can follow it down to the back. Which this one here is the live, so I'll mark that with a pen as well. So we're going to unplug these ones now. Now we've found out which one's the live connector, so it's just a spade end. We're going to unplug them. The only one we're not going to unplug is the earth, because it comes up to here to an earthing terminal, which then brings another earthing lead up to here. So we're just going to leave that one in, but we are going to unwire it from this plug. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this plug here. So there's 4 screws either side. So we're just going to loosen those and remove it. So now we've got the new power adapter. All we need to do is mount that on here. So we're just going to do that now. So now the mounting block's on, we need to get the connector on and we need to attach the wires. So we're going to undo the screws in the connector. And the first one that's going on is the earth, which will connect to the largest pin there. So we're just going to loosen that one. And tighten it up. Now that's on. So the reason I've just put this on is because it's very difficult, if this is attached, to get it through and wire it up while it's all together. So a little trick we found, and the easiest way for this to do, is not plug this into the back of your Spider. What you want to do is just thread this through from the back to the front and get a pair of pliers and pull it through. We're going to just try that now. Wish me luck. So this one is the marked one that we marked as live. So I'm just going to connect this in the live one. We've got to undo that screw first. Now for the final wire, we're going to do the same again through the back up to the top. Now these are connected. What we're going to do is we're going to connect the spade bits in the back of the Spider. So if you want to come around, we'll have a look at how to connect them. So it's simple, they're just a spade end female that goes onto these male versions. And if you remember earlier in the video, what I done was I marked one with the live. So this is the one I marked with the live, and I remembered it went on the end here, so I'm just going to slide that in. And slide the other one on. Now all there is to do is put the back on, and then we need to screw up the blue connector. Thanks for watching our video on how to change the power connector on your Pallmann Spider. The main issue of this was when the cable was going in here and it was yanked out, yanking this part here out. So we've come up with a little hack to stop that from happening. It's just put a bit of Vaseline on these pins, and what it does is it just stops there from being too much high friction and makes it easier for the power cable to slip out.